Another proposed rule change, if the American Health Care Act does become law, would be a repeal of the Affordable Care Act's consumer protections for limiting out-of-pocket maximums for individuals, deductibles for individuals, and then also lifetime limits for employer-based plans. So the Affordable Care Act mandates that insurance companies can have a maximum out-of-pocket amount for each individual. In 2017, it's $7,150. Some companies go a little lower, but no company can go higher. And the AHCA, if implemented, would get rid of those out-of-pocket maximums. An insurance company could simply set the rate that they want for the out-of-pocket maximum. I can tell you that before the Affordable Care Act, $10,000 was a pretty standard out-of-pocket maximum for a full benefit plan. 20,000 was also extremely likely, very common that we would see. The Affordable Care Act current law also mandates that deductibles be no higher than $6,550 for an individual. So the proposed changes would also do away with those maximums for consumers. The other thing you should know too is that the proposed AHCA changes do in fact affect portions of employer plans. They affect the essential health benefits, so what the plan has to cover, but then also whether or not the plan can have a lifetime maximum. So the Affordable Care Act mandated as a consumer protection that insurance companies can't set any lifetime limits on the amount they will pay for your care. Before the Affordable Care Act, insurance companies regularly set maximums. Most common was $1 million. Sometimes I saw $500,000. Sometimes in a really deluxe plan, it was $2 million. That is the most the insurance company would spend on you in your lifetime. And that's not the amount of bills you can get. It's the amount of money they spend. And if you know anyone who's gone through a major medical condition like cancer, for example, you know that $1 million is one bout of cancer, perhaps even 1 month of cancer treatment. And then after that time, the insurance company could simply stop paying for your care. So the proposed changes to law simply repeals the ACA or Obamacare's prohibition on lifetime limits and allows employer-based plans to re-implement these lifetime limits. So it's quite possible if this becomes law, you might see an employer-based plan where they only pay a lifetime maximum of, let's say, $1 million. That was really common. And then after that, you're on the hook for bills.